Cabinet Secretary is present. Our Principal Secretary is present. The Deputy Governor of Nairobi. The women representative for Nairobi, other members of Parliament present. The honorable members of the County Assembly. The Chairperson of the Nairobi Rivers Commission, plus all the commissioners. Senior government officials present, partners, distinguished guests. I welcome you to this important consultation meeting on restoring the Nairobi rivers. We converge here this morning when most parts of our country are receiving enhanced rains. While the rains are good for production and food security, the negative impact of flash floods has been devastating. Houses have collapsed and washed away. Livelihoods have been destroyed. Nairobi, the city under the sun, has not been spared. Several estates are flooded as the limited drainage infrastructure is overstretched. It is even worse in areas where there is no infrastructure. Lives have been turned upside down. This calls for joint action to avert further negative impact and establish and foster structures for sustainable containment of such episodes in Nairobi and restore its glory. This is in line with the mandate of the Nairobi Rivers Commission, which President William Ruto established in December 2022 and placed under my office. It covers the counties of Nairobi, Kiambu, Kajiado, Machakos, and Makueni. The ultimate goal of the Commission is to reclaim the rivers of Nairobi into the blue and green socio-economic resources for improved quality of life. This requires joint action from everyone. The Commission has been working closely with the ministries, departments, agencies, and other stakeholders, including the communities. This meeting has therefore been convened to update stakeholders, consolidate and renew our commitment to delivering a clean Nairobi rivers basin in the city and the counties downstream. It is very important and urgent because Nairobi is the door to Kenya and Africa. Pollution and other forms of degradation of the Nairobi rivers are a threat to the existence of our people, not only in Nairobi and its environs, but also across the country. We take pride in Nairobi as the top investment destination in Africa and globally. When the rivers are choking in pollution, a high health hazard to our people. Long-term benefits to the nation must not be shortchanged with the selfish gains to few individuals. That is why we must resolute in our decisions. We have a responsibility of making the right decision in the interest of the people. Key among other issues, the Nairobi Rivers regeneration will involve relocation from the riparian and adjacent areas. I'm informed that the communities living along the three rivers are ready to move. The issue at hand is dealing with those claiming to own the properties on the riparian areas. Through coordination of the Commission, the communities along the rivers, Gong, Nairobi, and Mathare, have been mapped and segmented into 18 zones. Reclaiming the riparian areas will pave the way for programs of transforming the rivers through a multi-agency approach. The role of the national and county governments will be key in the success of this mission, as will be demonstrated by presentation from the Ministry of Defense. It is encouraging that these communities and other stakeholders are ready to reinforce the work of government in this initiative. We also want to connect the affordable housing program with the rivers regeneration plan. I take this opportunity to thank the various agencies which have contributed to the cleaning and rehabilitation of the rivers since the El Nino period last year. I want to single out the Environment and Land Court in Nairobi, which will partner with the Commission in tree planting and taking part in an open day with the communities along Nairobi River at Korogosho tomorrow. We invite other partners to work with the Commission. As we start this engagement, there's no turning back. Let us contribute ideas for a better Nairobi for our people today and the future. Let me say that I want to thank the leaders who are here from Nairobi. The modus operandi of the Ruto administration is continuous engagement with the people of Kenya, and more so elected leaders. Our administration has tremendous respect for leaders who have been elected to serve the people, because they represent the wishes and the aspirations of those who have elected them. It is not possible for us to succeed in this program without the participation and support of elected leaders, because most of those people who will be affected are their voters, and they are the people that they represent either in the county assembly or in the National Assembly. We therefore decided to invite the leadership here of the National Assembly and the County Assembly so that you can be taken through the regeneration plan, and you can ask questions and you can make contributions. Please feel free to do so. And I want to say, for avoidance of doubt, elections are over. What we have now are elected leaders, irrespective of which part of the political formation they come from. And that is why we invited everybody. And I'm very grateful to those who have been able to come. Some have given apologies, but I was told a section of the county assembly from one side of the coalition said that they needed a neutral venue. For the purposes of being very explicit, the Office of the Deputy President has the role of coordinating intergovernmental relations. So when we invite you here, this is your office, because intergovernmental relations are done from here. All governors in Kenya, those in Kenya Kwanza and Azimio, are frequent visitors to this residence, where we discuss the division of revenue bill, where we discuss emergency coordination. They come here so that we discuss. So I think the county assembly, the Azimio part, the Azimio section is a bit misguided, that there could be a neutral venue to discuss anything. Anything to do with the intergovernmental relations will be discussed in this residence. And they are always welcome here, because if they don't, decisions will be made that affect their people. What will they tell the people? These are very important decisions. And if they allow myopic politics to come into the way of service delivery, the people who have elected them will be the losers, because people need to be informed on what is going on. And they can only inform the people when they attend meetings so that they understand what is going on. And they must learn from their seniors, the governors. They are here, they are always here, and we have made many decisions that are very beneficial to the counties and to the people of Kenya. I therefore want to appeal to our leaders to know that our elections are over. We don't have this side and that side. We have leaders serving the people of Kenya. And any time there is an important program, we invite them to come so that we reason together and we discuss together. I would have been very happy if they were here so that they hear what we have to say. And they can also take part in the deliberations. And they can also express what they think can be done to make the lives of our people better. They can give their input on this regeneration, what they think would be the best way to go about it. But when they keep away because of politics, they have lost it. These Nairobi rivers have nothing to do with the politics. These rivers, when they overflow and they sweep people, they don't choose which part of the political divide they come from. They carry anybody near the river. This pollution of Nairobi River, it affects everybody, irrespective of which side you belong. So we want to ask our people to know that elections are over. The politics of division is over. What we have to do for the next 3 years 3.5 years to serve the people. Then at the right and option time, they'll go back to the people for elections again. But this is a time to work. So I want to thank those who have come, the MPs and everybody, and the MCAs who are here. I'm very happy. I've seen Robert alive for the first time. I've always seen you. You have been very lethal online. But of late you have toned down. You know, and I'm happy that you are here so that you can use your online prowess to educate the people of Nairobi about the regeneration plan on how. But if you stayed away, Mheshimiwa Allah, you will not know. So it's good, and I want you to participate. Ask questions so that you can educate the people, because you have a large following. Let the people know what is being done. And this has nothing to do with the Kenya Kwanza administration. It has nothing to do with President William Ruto or me. This is about the people of Nairobi. And I want to say we are also stakeholders because we live in this city. As we live in this city, and this is the seat of government. We have offices for the UN. This city is very important to the people of Kenya and to all of us. And we have a responsibility to make sure that we clean the Nairobi rivers and create an environmentally friendly atmosphere in this city, which is the financial hub center of Eastern Central Africa. We want the green city in the sun to come back, and we want all of us to work together. So all of you are welcome. Please feel free, participate fully, give your views after you listen to the presentation, and I'm sure our people who are working on it will listen to you and they will take into consideration what your views are. That is the way you build a society, by engaging, by listening to everybody. President William Ruto is on record saying, and rightly so, a good idea must give room to a better idea. A better idea ultimately will give room to the best idea. But that can only be done when people engage, when people talk to each other, when people consult. You only consult if you are available in the forum. If you are not available in the forum, then you deny yourself the opportunity to consult and to be listened to and to give you ideas and to give you a contribution on behalf of the people that you represent. And the people you represent expect you to be in every forum, listening to the issues that concern them, giving solutions to interventions that will serve them better. That is the hallmark of good leadership. So asante sana, karibuni sana. I look forward to a very, very robust engagement. Let ideas flow. Let us give contribution. And I'm sure at the end of the day, we'll come up with a good plan for the people of Nairobi and for our rivers here that have been an eyesore for a very long time. So asanteni sana na karibuni sana. Thank you very much.